Hi, my name is Rhymes. Welcome to my podcast where I'm going to be sharing unbiased music opinions and I'm going to be sharing my own perspective. Everything you hear in my podcast is my own view, and my I try as much to be as unbiased as possible. Um I try to give opinions that are not influenced by my own preference in artists or my own personal favoritism or anything. So yeah, today I want to talk about pen games and um, every artist right now is trying to brag about their pen. They're like, yo, Omale. The other day, Omale was like, my pen game is unbeaten or something like that. Tony replied him, and it's a lot of everybody's like, yo, I have the best pen. So really, who has the best pen? Who is the best songwriter in Nigeria right now? Um, in my opinion, if I'm to make a top 10 list of best songwriters in Nigeria, I'm sorry, there will probably be only one person from the previous generation on it, because the new generation of artists, they are really good songwriters. Like everyone in that generation, like everybody that you see that blew up between 2018, 2019 and now, they have good, great songwriting. And sometimes I wonder why this happened. I feel like probably because of the increased demand for quality music, probably because of Nigerian artists are more Grammy focused right now. So everyone is trying to be a good songwriter. So to blow up in a generation where everybody's putting out properly written songs, you have to be a good songwriter to be able to compete in that generation. So um, it's unreal. It's really unreal how good they are. I'm going to try to just like list people I think are really great, and then you can probably rate them who your top 10 who your top 10 artists are. Then another thing I have to mention is the fact that Nigerian songwriting has evolved over the last couple of years. We have built our own syllables, our own use of English. We've kind of created, we have kind of restructured English as a language to fit our own songwriting. We've created our own poems, our own figures of speech. You know, like Omale was like I poto my eyes. You understand? It's like my eye is dirty. You understand? But he has created, he kind of used a figure of speech to make poto the verb. It's crazy how our artists have becoming so genius in making using the language to express artistry. It's great. Um, from the previous generation, I don't think a lot of them were great songwriters. I think a lot of them were decent songwriters in Burna Wiz, Davido, Olamide generation. I think a lot of them were decent songwriters, but I feel like the new gen, they are all great songwriters. From Fireboy, this is in no particular order by the way, from Fireboy to Buju to Omale to um, Ruga to Ayastar to Thames, obviously, to CK to Black Bones to Check, to every, like if you listen to their albums, if you follow the music, listen, like the entire Maven, like generally has a set of artists, or everyone in Maven right now is a good songwriter. And then we have to give a shout out to the Altair team, because if you're talking about songwriting, Altair artists actually write great records. And I'm never going to mention rappers, because putting rappers in a songwriting competition with singers doesn't even add up, because rappers are obviously better songwriters. In fact, their entire artistry is based on songwriting majorly. So I'm not going to talk about rappers. We're just going to talk about people that have melodies, people that sing. If I'm to make the top 10 list, the only artist from previous generation I'll probably mention is Burna Boy, because I think his entire artistry was based on his ability to write good music and nothing else. Um, Wiz is decent, but I don't think I'll put Wizkid in on the list of top 10 Nigerian songwriters, because I don't think he's that artist. I don't think he writes. He's a great songwriter. He's decent, but if I'm making a list, I'll probably put Fireboy over Wizkid. As a songwriter, I'll put Fireboy over Wizkid. I put a lot of people over Wizkid when it comes to songwriting, because when you break down the elements of songwriting, from the rhymes to the poetry, to the figures of speech, to the use of several figures of speech, to the storytelling in your records, to the song, to the direction, I don't think Wiz has a lot of that in on his songs. You understand? So I'm not going to put him on that list. So yeah, it's just a lot. So I've mentioned a couple of artists that I probably think are on the top 10. Another person I should mention is Peruzzi. I think Peruzzi just is caught up. Is like the middle child. He's not in this generation. He's not in that generation. So he's kind of caught up in the middle and lost in the middle. But he's one person that is actually a really great songwriter. So yeah. So let me know, who do you think is the best songwriter? Let me know in the comments. Make sure you subscribe and like. Thank you very much.